bread. Bixby, what did you do? Bixby, what did you do? So Grendel and Holly are dead. I think I was
I
gonna
did
get
as
shot
well
no
as I
matter
could
what.
to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
I'm gonna transform for God's sakes, aren't I?
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
How's everyone?
And try and get some rest.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is she?
She's fine, Bigby. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived.
She's alive?
So I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water.
They're alive?
Just
Holy
remember
shit,
what
they're
I said.
alive.
The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do.
They're not gonna
Everything in
hold up,
moderation.
are they?
And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
I'll try to.
All right then. Very good.
I'll listen. I'll listen to the doc.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
So that was the doc. Finally met the doc. That they talk about a ton.
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the
Buffkin
pieces
was
back
drinking in the
together,
rafters, of course.
it'll be easy
He
to
always
catch
does.
Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently.
Should we, any
But
other leads?
I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going
Poor
on?
Buffkin. You know what I mean?
Just,
Poor little guy.
I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get
Not
it,
sure.
but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's just... it's incomprehensible to me.
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know.
We don't know if he did it yet.
It just
There's
doesn't
still
make
so many
sense.
options of anybody else.
He was a conniver, a
He is a
coward,
coward and a
a
liar.
liar. And I'll always hate him for
We
that.
don't-
And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts.
Ah!
But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry
Okay,
about.
buddy.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were there.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
There's a lot of shit
Yeah.
they have in that room. You see the
Time
huge gauntlet
heals
back there?
everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal.
Oh, shit.
And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight, it's on my mind.
Why? What's on your mind?
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like
Do they
like
think
it
I'm
did
the killer?
tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know, stop pretending.
No, I don't enjoy it.
Fuck no, I don't
Oops.
enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have
I
said
didn't expect
anything.
the whole fuck-
Forget that I did.
I didn't expect the angry. I just said no,
Hey, guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane has it.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's not here.
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
I can't believe this.
Do you see the ship?
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the
Look
hard
down,
way.
Crane.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
All right. How long will it take for the mirror to reform?
Well, it could take days.
Or months or years. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror.
Fair point.
We can still solve this ourselves. I know that
Never mind that. Come help
Listen.
me look.
I'd like to listen to what he had. Poor Buffkin. What? I like Buffkin.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
Interesting.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do
Thanks,
that.
Buffkin. Let's look around before I help her. You know what I mean? See if he left anything. Get behind. Can I go behind it? Can I go behind it? Can I really not go behind that? Let me walk faster. No, it's the same. I'm. What? Where? Oh, right there. In the front. Where is he going? I'm gonna let him do his thing. Oh, I'm looking at his desk. You see it too? 207.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I
Crane's
need
fantasy.
to know.
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together. Forgive me if I spare you the
Oh,
details.
I'm just sparing details.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside.
Wolf's just like, no. Sorry,
There's
guys,
only
but
so much you can repress, you know?
Go get him.
Don't worry, Snow. We'll get him.
Come on, let's keep looking.
Are there any updates on Extra? Nothing good. Something more noticeable would show up. Blue Boy. Nothing super noticeable from these. Mr. Toad, wait, what? Mr. Crane, you said you paid to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention you already promised you'd send me someone to fix the big crack in the glass front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together, Mr. Toad.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
swords. That look between them right there. Something important. Holy shit!
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me,
Buffkin!
I asked.
and I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
Mir can't be.
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he
for
is.
sure.
Look,
It could very
this
well
just
be him.
isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in
Not
any
needed here.
position to turn away help.
Crane.
Define help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for
heading this
years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the
stuff
better
might help
option
us.
to track the witch down.
Lily's stuff might help
That
us.
has to be our focus.
If Holly has Lily's things, that'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock! I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you
Fine,
had
go
no
ahead.
interest, and now it's
No,
a
fine,
crime
go
scene.
ahead.
Fine, I don't care. Just go ahead.
We can't just let Bluebeard run amok in Crane's place.
Ha!
He's after something. I just don't know what it is. We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.